Hello, it is Monday, February 24th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Monday crossword today, which means should be a relatively approachable puzzle. And as it turns out, I'm going to solve it quickly. I'm going to do a bit of a speed solve today, and that's because for me, it's not yet Monday, February 24th. It's actually late Sunday night. I stayed up until the crossword was released because tomorrow morning I'm moving out of this temporary flat where I've been a few months back into my actual flat. And so I want to be completely done and have the computer all packed up in the morning. So I am getting this out of the way now. And as a favor to myself, I'm going to try and solve this puzzle quickly so I can get on with all of that. But we are going to solve it, and today's solve has been brought to us thanks to Alex, Laura Sexton, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this series. They do keep this channel going day in, day out, or sometimes night in, night out, as tonight. And I really do appreciate that. It does mean a lot to me. So thank you to them. And thanks to everybody who supports the channel at any level via Patreon. If you'd like to do that, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons and for benefactors, like those I've just mentioned, the official Daily Solve Let's Check the Crosses mug. Thank you again to everybody who supports the channel. And thanks if you subscribe on YouTube, which is a big help in terms of spreading the word of this channel. And finally, there's that Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community linked in the description field. All right, so let's get on with what hopefully is a relatively quick solve. This is a construction by Rena Cohen, who's constructed a small handful of puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. It's a Monday puzzle. It'll have a theme. I'll try and solve it quickly. Let's start solving. Tiny juicy bit to eat. What, a morsel maybe? Prefix with way or wife. Midway or midwife. So maybe it is morsel then. Let's see. Have debt to owe money. UK military branch with jets. The RAF, the Royal Air Force. Wintry forecast. Snow, I guess? Call to one with a 7 down. 7 down is a fencing blade in épée, so maybe on guard. And then roped as a steer. Lassoed it? Right, so we have, let me do it, I wanna. And clears as a windshield is defogged it. Defogs it, I should say. Helps with dinner cleanup is washes the dishes or something? Washes? Not sure. Sinks in, not sure. Omelet component would be an egg. Ones marking exams are graders, I suppose. The B of BPM is per, beats per minute. Sinks in, gets something. GPS approximation, yes, estimated time of arrival, that looks good. Maybe this is just washes dishes in general. That must be it. Cartoon dog whose name sounds like a bird. Ren, right, of Ren and Stimpy. What's in it for me, you might ask selfishly, I suppose. Maybe self-interestedly. His and hers, maybe. Salt Lake City resident, a Utah, someone from Utah, and so on and so forth, etc., perhaps. Parents' conversation ending reply. I said so or something. Shades of color are hues. Singer James was nicknamed the matriarch of R&B, great Etta James. Risque is racy, so says me, that's what it is. Bread machine is an ATM, bread is in money, of course. Some out-of-office training, something experience, it looks like. Not sure what it is. A bit of dark magic might be a hex. Sushi eggs are roe. Fish eggs, of course. K-pop group who performed in the Love Yourself World Tour. I assume this is BTS. It usually is, but let's see. Bosom buddies in modern lingo. BFFs, best friends forever. Bridgestone or Firestone product. Tire. Line up the side of a dress. A slit might be in a dress. So, field experience? Maybe it's not a slit. What is this? Line up the side. I guess up the side isn't. I don't know. A slit could go up the side. Let's see. Some out-of-office training. Field experience. Unraveled around the edges. It frayed. Oh, it's the seam. Okay. It's much more obvious. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. 18-wheeler, semi-truck. Two-faced is a lying person. Poked around is what? Nosed around, I suppose. Museum with paintings by Goya and Bosch. Oh, Prada? Let's see. Is that right? I might be misremembering the name of that museum. Jaw worshipper, Rastafarian. Take the L. Eat it. Take the L, take a loss. You eat it, I guess. No longer feral, an animal that's tame now. Where to see the sunrise in Madrid? Este? Is that right? Teeny. Wee, small. Classical source of inspiration, a muse from the classical world, like ancient Greece. Once more is a new. Mark just above D+, C-. I'm joining you both. Not sure. Gulped down is choked down? Not sure. Prepared students specifically for material on standardized exams. Taught to the test? Yeah, that's a phrase you hear sometimes. Yeah, that looks like it. You taught to the test. In other words, you targeted that rather than general sort of learning or knowledge. Buddy, maybe a pal, and then sinks in. Oh, it gets real. It sinks in. That's what it is. Adventurer from Neverland, Peter Pan. I have no idea what's going on with this theme here. What is it? Oh, we've got 4 S's, then 4 E's. Oh, then 4 T's. So 4 sets, I guess, is what we have there. Units of resistance are ohms. Law is, I'm not sure. Sallie Mae, Federal Student Loan Agency. I recognize that. Law, I don't know. Sweetness and saltiness, tastes, I guess. Yeah. Forewarns is, I don't know. Swiss Peak is an Alp. Business reversal is an upturn, maybe? 9-digit IDs are social security numbers, SSNs in the US. To be in French is être, that's the verb to be. Partner of tried in a saying, tried and true. Forewarns is alerts, there we go. Disabuses of false notions are a hint to the circled letters. Sets straight, is that what it is? Oh, is it a straight of sets? Is that kind of what we're looking at? Law is statute, right, okay. So FedEx rival is UPS, United Parcel Service. Body art in brief is a tattoo. Musical Brian, there we go. Brian Eno, the official male solo artist of the New York Times Crossword. Prefix with cycle is tricycle. Gulped down is chugged, like a drink. I'm joining you both is me 3, that's what it is, the sort of punny phrase. Groove is a rut. Become more attractive to is to, not sure. Donkey friend of Rue and Pooh is Eeyore from the Winnie the Pooh books. Oasis locale would be in a desert. Gumby and Frisbee are toys, I suppose. Woe is me, you might cry. Hockey great Bobby Orr. Wow, haven't seen him in a while. He used to be a real standby of the New York Times Crossword. Pickleball divider is a net. And then become more attractive to is grow on you. And there we go. All right, that was that. Made it through this puzzle in a reasonably quick time there. Under 6 minutes. That's nice. And that was the Monday crossword. And let's look at our theme. So if one disabuses someone of false notions, one sets them straight. And that's a hint to these circled letters. So sets straight. So we have 4 of them. Is it? I mean, it's very well constructed in the sense that we have all these letters at these exactly consistent intervals. It's very impressive in that regard. I'm just not sure I'm interpreting sets straight correctly. I guess there are 4 sets that sort of go straight across, or does it mean a straight in the poker sense? That doesn't make as much sense to me because a straight would be, consecutive things. But I'm sure it does make good sense. So maybe I'm just not equipped to figure it out at this late at night. But someone let me know how to best interpret the sets straight theme. But broadly speaking, we've understood the theme, I think, generally. And it is a very impressive construction. So well done to Rena Cohen on that one. And that's that. That's that for the Monday crossword. I'm going to go post this or at least schedule it to be posted and then get some sleep and then have a very busy day. Thank you for joining me on this edition, and I'll be back tomorrow for the Tuesday episode and the Tuesday crossword, so do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Monday. Take care.